are we doing here? We didn't even see the first half.
What are we doing?
I mean, why play a game on Tuesday 3? Because you have to go to Angola, that's why.
Yes.
When we are busy, these are things that happen.
Yes.
This team, their schedule is so heavy. They even disrupt our schedules.
Yeah.
When the game kicked off, I was in the office.
We're all busy. We are also busy.
Hello guys, welcome to another match review of match day 25.
Yes.
Yeah.
5 to go, yes.
5 to go. Before you go anywhere with the video, please like, subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, if you are new here, please subscribe. Our takes are not as horrible as they're gonna be today. So we promise. Normally, yeah.
Before we review the game, good to be back at the stadium.
Good to be back at the stadium.
Yes, Kiboni, Summerfield. Yes, I saw Almere, but it's good to be back.
It's good. Like today, it really felt like we're back because it was a league game.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Because it was a league game, it makes like
Well, you understand?
It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good. Thanks, man.
So it's good to see this new Sundowns live. I've seen it for 3 games now, and they're as good as Kampunet Bawon on TV. They're as good, if not better, live.
I mean, really. How was it seeing Brent Onyango live for the first time?
Yep, live for the first time. It was good. He's got more pace than he looks on TV.
Of course.
Good to see Ralani live for the first time.
You saw him against
Almere.
Yeah, you saw him.
Good to see Shika dancing.
Of course.
Good to see Shika ex-Gaston dancing.
When I saw the starting lineup, I was like, it makes sense we won't start with this game. I mean, really. Imagine watching Ralani, Mshishi, and Gaston.
Got on Tuesday. For Golden Arrows.
I mean, they asked Coach Tlotlo Khensani in the presser. I mean, after like the 4th goal, like, what do you say to this team? What do you say to this team at halftime? And he said something similar to what Coach Clinton Larson said on the weekend. He said he saw beyond what's happening on the pitch. He looked at the players who are not even on the bench. He said the players that were on the stands. I'm okay, actually.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, man. I mean, they asked him, he said, this team scores 6, and he looks at the players that were not even on the bench, and he's like,
What are we doing here?
what are we doing, guys? Like, like of late, I'm hearing a lot of coaches talking about Sundowns' quality and just them breaking down like what they're seeing this team do, and you just sit back and say, I hope no one takes this moment for granted because this one lasts forever.
Yeah.
This one lasts forever.
Yes.
And this doesn't last forever,
Yes.
guys. Like you can't be at this level forever. It has to come down to a moment where I don't know if other teams will do better or we will
A natural dip.
a natural dip, but Ning.
Good question. And not in the next 2-3 years.
Definitely not in the next 5 years.
But these are some good times. These are some good times, guys.
You have no choice but to enjoy these moments.
Yeah,
Because
these are some very good times.
You really have no choice but to enjoy these moments.
Yeah.
I mean, after the game, we were standing with Mashata there, and he says, we should score 8, we should score 9. Kira Mashata. If the game had ended 10-0, you would have said we should have scored 12, we should have scored 15.
True.
I mean, really, at the end of the day, like, players are human as well. Like when the game, you said last week, Uri, the game comes too easy to these guys. If the game
does.
comes that easy, I mean, it's you can't fault them for not applying the pressure. Even Coach Mangoba said, so around the 30th, 38th minute, he saw that the players now like they took the foot off the pedal Hanyan, and he had to kick them in the backside.
Rondos.
Yeah, and they started doing rondos. I mean, but at this level, like, you have to enjoy.
Yeah, you have to.
As much as we say this team is mechanical, it's surgical, but they have to enjoy themselves.
Yes.
They have to
yes.
enjoy themselves.
And they're making us enjoy because while we're watching on the stands, like we have a good team, guys. We've said this 100 times. We have a really strong team.
I mean, I don't like, what's the point of even, like, talking about this thing? Like,
Yeah.
what's the point? What's the point? What's the point?
Strong team.
Strong team. The only thing is that imagine you miss the whole first half, but you still see 3 goals.
3 goals, guys. Again, oh, strong team.
Very, very strong team. And another thing is that today we're clinical. You can say we're clinical because we had goals, but we had 8 shots on target, and out of those 8 shots, 6 were goals.
Got 6.
I mean, it doesn't get more clinical than that. And another thing is, Arrows, man. Cabo 80 minutes. I was like, I said, this team is brave. And whenever are they brave or stupid?
They're still pressing. They're still, yeah.
I get it. But let's try to sum up what we saw in the second half, because we didn't see the first half. Because we adults who are employed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting to rewatch this game, and I saw a bit what Coach Mangoba, who was guy in the press conference, stopping who's the captain?
Swiss.
Playing out from the back because he's gonna out from the back. He's
Yeah.
a Nascimento or whoever plays out from the back for any other team. So putting Gaston on him. We know this Shalou pressing from the side, Gaston pressing from Moha. Like we know, but it'll be interesting to rewatch it and see.
The big-headed Suisse who started like Mvala against France. Those Suisse have been leaking goals from the game of France to Kajeno. Oh my God! Even fake the groin injury.
It was too much for him.
Yeah.
It was too much. So it'll be interesting to rewatch the first half, but second half clinical.
I was very impressed. Ka surprise Ralani. I mean, really, but who can you be impressed by? But I was really happy, Karalani. Ralani, man, Coach Ralani said, Hore, before we sign Ralani, are the player we are signing now, the profile, we don't have the profile. And I think I've said this before, Hore, and I thought, no, man, it's the profile of Gaston. But when you look at him, you're like, no, it's not the same. Like, there are things that Rani does, like in tight spaces. Tight space, look.
Blind. I got a question for you, Lagaran. 2 weeks ago, you said, I guess Almare Hore, the team started, you won't necessarily start all of them in the Champions League final. After that performance up until that's 2 weeks ago to now, has your mind changed specifically about him? Would you start him in the Champions League final?
Still wouldn't.
I would.
Ahead of who? When I know Thomas Matloya. Ahead of who?
I'd find space, boy. I'd find space.
So Neo would find space for Mabowe, you would find space for Alan.
Neo needs to chill. Neo needs to relax. Neo needs to relax.
You would?
Full.
Ground, or you would start Alan?
I'd find space, boy. He offers, like you said, he offers us something different to what we have. We have dancers, we have Shika, we have Gaston, we have Kapinga, we have Maema. We have that profile player. We don't, or can stick to the bar line. If we need to stretch the pitch and we need someone to stick to the bar line, he can. He's a different turn to what we have. I would start him. He offers us something totally different.
Sure, that's big. That's big. But like, I love what he did. Like, I think defenders just never know what to do Because there are moments where like he'd literally like stand and Bolo would be between him and the defender, and the defender wouldn't bite. Like Bataba. But Noah was just talking about Josh Marileka now as well, and
Another one.
2
weeks ago.
Doesn't it seem like this thing was done on purpose?
Yes. Yes.
No, guys. Like,
We have players for the first half of the season, and we have Babang second half of the season just to demoralize you.
but come on, Romeo scored 4 goals in 3 games. Did Romeo come on Kaswalos? He didn't, ne? Did he come on Kaswalos? I don't remember. But 4 goals in 4 games. If he came on Kaswalos, 4 goals in 4 games. For a player who only started Ka Summerfield Dynamos, it's some. But how is George this good after not playing for so long?
It tells you everything you need to know about the mentality of these players, this technical team. It tells you that like the togetherness, not to give in, to go again. We were training for months to go again, to put pressure on AJ Riva, to go again. Now you get the rewards. Look at him now. He's helping us clinch our 5 in a row.
I'm really impressed by George. George looks rejuvenated. Coach Mangoba did say like Gaston is like a new signing now, and that's true. Come, we still have Savreda coming back.
Debs wasn't properly settled in.
Yeah, but nah, I don't wanna lie to you, boy. Like I'm really impressed by George. Like I'm really impressed by George. Not to be honest with you, I didn't care much about George. I mean, you have Tebo Mkoina, you have Maboe, you have Mkulisi, like, and I didn't really care that much. But George just
To add to your point, it adds that the news we've heard about Riva today, he might be out for the season. It adds to we need him. We need George at his best, and not at his like. I'm not saying he's at his best now, but we need him at the level he's performing now.
Yeah. Let's just go into the ratings, Tlotlo. Dennis made 1 save today. 1 save. 1 save.
So he could have said, "Lena, le goes on Saturday." He could have said, "That's Costini."
Yeah. Made 1 save. 1 save. I mean, the Arrows goalkeeper made 2 saves and conceded 6.
Oh, picked up 6 from the back of the net.
From the back of the net. I mean, it shows you how much we had pinned them back. But I mean, Neo was saying he hopes Onyango doesn't concede because all the goalkeepers that were playing before him have been playing well. Concede. And he didn't. Clean sheet. How much would you give?
6.5.
6.5. Yeah, it's just participation
Exactly.
rating. Sailor, good again.
Very good again.
Good again.
You go.
7.
Yes.
Brian Onyango, 7.5.
Yes. Yes.
Lusa,
7.5.
7.5. How many assists did Lyle have? Kajan? 1? 1 or 2?
Yeah, 1 from the corner.
1.
Cancelo, yeah.
Shalus go. That other one he played across, wasn't it? Oh, but
The goal was
tried to intercept it. So yes.
Is it too low?
Room full of guy.
7.5.
Yo.
So if Musa in 8, like Cancelo.
Okay.
Okay, let's give Neo the 8.
Yeah, no says Libusa 8. Lyle Cancelo.
You said you understand. He was watching your Cancelo on
He
Sunday.
was watching Cancelo on Sunday. I know he watches Raw and Trent religiously. Lyle 8 as well.
Yes. Yes.
AJ
8.
fella. Not my 5.
Because I'm going to give the other ones 9, 10,
Hey, move. It was a 6-0. 8.5. 8.5. George 8.
Yes. Yes. A proper 8.
Gaston.
8.
Ah.
Oh, Marino, I'm lying. I'm lying, no, I'm lying. He was doing some things. Gaston was 2019. He was doing some things, man. He was he's reborn.
Rating? 9.5.
Kita
Gaston.
ngomong, kita
9.5. 9.5. 9.5.
Kita
Stop
ngomong.
cloning. Stop cloning.
Okay, sorry.
9.5 Gaston.
True.
Yeah. Surprise?
8.5.
Yeah, thank you. 10 by 10.
Yes. Move on.
10 by 10.
Yes, no. Tempo for the 10.
10 by 10.
That's a 10. That's a 10.
I'm giving 10 by 10.
Yes.
Peter Shalul.
Come on. Come on.
I mean, it's unanimous.
You
In the
know,
comments.
You know.
In the comments.
You know.
I'm scrolling down. In the comments, come on.
Yes.
Come on, let's not fool around. Back to back. I said in the stands, has there ever been a player to score back-to-back hat-tricks in the Premier League? And you just said, you saw a tweet of Tajabu, no one has.
He's the first.
First player, back-to-back. Let me tell you one thing. For the next game, who are we playing next in the league?
I think Cape Town City.
Cape Town City. I'm already giving potential 10 for that game. You can't score 6 goals in 2 games. Yeah, he has credit. He has credit. Like, it would be disrespectful to even utter it out.
Yes.
Yeah, he already has 10 for game at Cape Town City. 6 goals in 2 games. That's just ridiculous, guys. Potentially has more goals than Mo Salah in the league.
In the league, damn.
Yeah, more goals than Harry Kane. How many goals does Benzema have? All of them must come outside.
Now,
Today.
the subs.
Kemet. Kemet. Are you kidding me?
Who got 2 goals? Ramorita.
You guys spoke so well about him.
Well,
Ramokolo.
it was implied.
Ramokolo.
I'm gonna give Kemet an 8 for today.
Ramokolo. Yes.
Kemet, oh my God! Like, not just the goal, the things he was doing. How many? Did you see the balls he played? Crossfield. I think 3. Kemet plays so well. Who else came on? Maboe. Maboe was good when he came on as well.
At right back.
Yeah.
Right back. Yeah.
Rating?
6.5.
Mvala. Should I please pay Tuesday, guys? 3 nutmeg attempts, and I think he got 1.
6.
We think we have it up. Oh, he's crazy. 6. Who else came on?
No, man.
No, Mayem. He was good today when he came on. I'm just lamenting that pass he got to Kemet.
Could even coach Manova, the whole bench, even the players about it. It's free can play
Yeah, why don't you pass
play
that
that
one?
pass? You have that pass in you. Just play that pass.
I'm gonna give him a 6. I just don't want to give anyone less than a 6.
Yeah. This one, 6. Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Pavol.
Pavlosa Franco.
Pokora,
To walk over off the bench.
Pokora, the one that's there.
Which Pavlo might be the secret weapon to the big fish?
I didn't over there.
Pavlo Garotlova, Anthony Lafol, Divo Gorigi, 2022. Pavol 7.
Yes.
Got his goal, worked hard. He actually come busy, off it. No issues.
Going or resta
No issues.
to issue hands to Pedro.
Yeah, come back with our 3-0 and then we wait for the semi-final. Coaches,
10.
supporters 10. That's it. Nothing else. If we speak more than this, right, we
Rising.
rising. So yeah, guys, we'll see you after the game against Pedro. It's gonna be tricky Easter weekend, but we'll have a bloody fish. We don't know how this thing is gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll try, guys. We'll try. If you don't see us, don't blame us, but we'll try. Radimbam.